My wife said, "I'm moving out tonight. Don't contact me again." I looked at her and replied calmly, "All right." Then I walked over, canceled every credit card linked to her name, and stopped all financial support. 3 days later, she was standing at my door, desperate and begging. "I'm Logan. I'm 38. It all began last Tuesday around 7 p.m. We were in the kitchen, me stirring a pot of pasta, her glued to her phone, barely acknowledging me. A typical evening or so, I thought. Out of nowhere, she said it. "I'm moving out tonight." I paused, spoon still in hand. Looked at her. She still wouldn't meet my gaze. Just scrolling away on her phone. "Okay," I said, steady. "What?" she asked, a flicker of annoyance flashing in her eyes when I didn't freak out. "I'm not going to argue," I told her. "If you want to walk, I'll open the door." She finally looked up, as if surprised I didn't beg or make a scene. I need space. I'm not happy. Clearly," I said, nodding toward the duffel bag half-packed by the island. She had planned this. "I'm serious, Logan. I'll get the rest of my stuff later. Don't contact me. I'll reach out when I'm ready to talk." I knew what that meant. Divorce. "Fine," I said. And that was that. She grabbed her bag, purse, and keys to the car I paid off last year and walked out. Not even a glance back. The door clicked shut behind her. 10 minutes passed. I stood in silence as the pasta boiled over. Numb. Then clarity. She made a decision. Now it was my turn. I shut off the stove, opened my laptop. First, her Amex Platinum, a supplementary card on my account. She adored it. Cancelled. Reason: cardholder no longer authorized. Then her Visa. Cancelled. Next, the automatic monthly transfer I'd been sending from my main checking account to her personal one. A generous allowance that covered her self-care, her indulgent spending, because her part-time stylist job barely paid. Cancelled. Phone plan? Still active. Technically a family plan under my name. Left it for now. But I disabled international roaming. No more inspiration trips abroad on my dime. Car insurance? Paid for 3 months. I'd revisit that later. I wasn't being cruel. I was being fair. This wasn't about revenge. It was about consequences. She wanted to walk away? Fine. But she wasn't taking my financial safety net with her. I ate the burnt pasta alone that night. It tasted like ash. Then I slept surprisingly well. 3 days later. Peaceful. Quiet. The place felt bigger. Tidier. I got rid of her clutter. So many half-used face creams. I watched my favorite shows on the big TV. No arguments. No complaints. Not a word from her, just as she asked. Then, 9 p.m., a knock on the door. Thump. 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 Through the peephole, Alexis. Hair a mess, no designer coat. Just a plain hoodie. Looked frantic. I opened the door. "Logan," she gasped. "Alexis," I replied calmly, like she was a neighbor asking to borrow sugar. "My card was declined," she blurted out. "The Amex. At dinner." "Ah, not starving then." "I canceled it," I said. Her eyes widened. "You what? Why?" "You moved out. You told me not to contact you. That card was for my household. You left that household. But I needed that. I had dinner with Vincent. It was humiliating." Vincent. So now the friend had a name. Apparently, he wasn't paying. "Sounds like a Vincent problem," I said, still standing in the doorway. "Logan, this isn't fair. I need money." My visa didn't work either. Also canceled, I confirmed. "The monthly transfer didn't go through either," she cried, the tears coming now. Real? Maybe. Or maybe reality just hit her designer handbag. That transfer was part of our life. As my wife, in my home, I reminded her. "You ended that." Her face softened for a moment. A decade, gone in a fine. But then I remembered her that night, face glued to her phone, choosing distance over discussion. My resolve returned. "You can't just cut me off," she snapped. "We're still married. Marital assets." "We are. And I haven't touched marital assets," I said. Your car is yours. Your personal bank account? Untouched. This house?
Mine.
Premarital. The credit cards? Supplementary. That allowance? A gift. Not an obligation. I had already spoken with a lawyer friend, just to be safe. My position was solid. I need money for my expenses, she said. Then talk to Vincent, I said. Or pick up more hours at the boutique.
Her face twisted.
Vincent's just helping me with a place to stay, she snapped. He's a friend. You're being awful.
No, Alexis.
I'm being pragmatic. You wanted independence. Now you have it, all of it. Her voice trembled with disbelief. I can't believe you're doing this. After everything. After you walked out? With no warning? No discussion? Just don't contact me?
Yeah.
You made your bed. Her tears turned into sobs. Please, Logan. Just until I'm on my feet. Just turn the cards on for a week. No, I said quietly. That door is closed. You closed it. She swiped at her face, expression hardening. You'll regret this, Logan. Already regretted 10 years, Alexis.
This
is just cleanup. As I closed the door, she shrieked. I'll get a lawyer. You do that, I said, and shut the door. I heard her scream, then stomp away. I poured a whiskey. Round 1 over.